Hello, everyone. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us on the Live Unreal with Glover U podcast, where every week, Jeff Glover and his coaches will dive deep into the questions that you are asking. They understand the challenges you are facing on a day-to-day basis and still work every day on the front lines of real estate, with Jeff and his team closing over 1,000 homes per year. In today's episode, Jeff will introduce our 10-week series where he and Glover U head coach Kate Simon are having real talks with real producers. We will learn from Jeff how this new series is relevant to you and how it will help you on your day-to-day challenges coming from real producers on the ground. Now, let's hear from Jeff Glover. Hello, everyone. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us on the Live Unreal with Glover U podcast, where every week, Jeff Glover and his coaches will dive deep into the questions that you are asking. They understand the challenges you are facing on a day-to-day basis and still work every day on the front lines of real estate, with Jeff and his team closing over 1,000 homes per year. In today's episode, Jeff will introduce our 10-week series where he and Glover U head coach Kate Simon are having real talks with real producers. We will learn from Jeff how this new series is relevant to you and how it will help you on your day-to-day challenges coming from real producers on the ground. Now, let's hear.
Hey guys, Jeff Glover here from Glover U, and it is the Live Unreal podcast you're listening to. Today is Thursday, August the 6th. Of 2020, and today is a special one. Today is a special occasion because I want to share with you how we're going to be shifting gears just a bit with the Live Unreal podcast. Now, as you know, I know we've got thousands of you listening. Each and every week we put out a new podcast, and if you haven't figured out by now, I'll record something and we'll put it on video and we'll transfer it over to audio, so that way you don't always have to watch the videos. You can listen to these while you work out. You can listen until you're driving to your appointments, to the office, whatever. You've heard me say time and time again, the best salespeople are constantly pouring positive thoughts into their head every single day. So I hope you're not just listening to our podcast, since there's only one new episode per week. There's 5-6 working days. I'm sure you've got some other ones that you listen to as well. But I do appreciate you joining us each and every week, every Thursday, where we release a new one. We're starting a new series. It's called Real and Relevant. Real talk from real producers with myself, yours truly, Jeff Glover, and also Kate Simon. And what's super cool is if you know each of us, or you don't know each of us, that's fine too. Kate is really tough. She is our head coach for the reason. It's interesting. I tell this story all the time. I find, we have a one-on-one where I meet with Kate once weekly to help develop her leadership skills and her coaching skills so she can turn around and work with the coaches. And of course, she has clients as well, and help them be the best version of themselves, help be the best that they can be. And what's interesting is in almost every single one of those one-on-one sessions, I come with an agenda of things I want to talk to her about, things that she can improve on, things she's doing well, and things that she can get better at. And almost every single one of those sessions, it turns around to be a coaching session of my own. And she's asking me tough questions, digging deep, and doing everything she can to bring out the best in me. And I love and appreciate that about her. So if you're listening to this right now, Kate, which you should be, of course, I love you for that. Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Starting next week, Thursday, and every Thursday for the next 8 to 10 weeks, we're going to do a minimum of 8 of these, maybe 10 of these. You're going to have myself and Kate Simon, and from time to time, we're going to have a special guest. And that special guest could be one of our coaches. It could be one of our best clients. We're going to invite a third person in from time to time, but we're going to have real talk from real producers with Kate and myself, and very relevant. Obviously, one thing I hope you like about the podcast is, we do these events, the Live Unreal Retreat, Live Unreal Summit, and we break those up into chunks because I want it to be educational. If I were just to give it to you all at once, there's no way you'd retain it all. So as you notice, if you're a listener of the podcast, which if you're hearing this, you obviously are, if you notice, I'm constantly sharing different ways you can grow your business, different ways you can grow your mindset, different ways you can build your leads, different ways you can build your company. And we chunk it down into, 20 to 40 minute sessions that become part of our podcast. Well, moving forward, at least for the next 8 to 10 sessions, Kate and I will be doing a pre-recorded, but literally when I say pre-recorded, like the day before, so you might as well consider it live, a live conversation around what needs to happen in the business today, what we need to do to move forward, what we need to grow, how we can get better, how we can hit our goals, despite COVID and everything else going on in the world. So there's going to be a new episode between myself and Kate every Thursday. And we're going to be talking about the following: real conversations with people on the ground. People that are actually in production, no hypotheticals, no things that nothing we read in a Facebook group. We're going to talk about real issues in real time as they happen, the same things that I'm talking with our team about right now. And of course, if you didn't figure this out, we're doing between 900 and 1,000 transactions a year here in Michigan. I'll share with you the same conversations I'm having with our people. We're going to talk about overcoming current obstacles, not only the ones you face as a business person and as a salesperson, but also the ones you face personally. If you didn't know by now, Kate is real strong with personal development and has a background in developing people personally as well. We're going to talk a lot about how to develop leadership skills and your ability to become a better leader and lead a strong team. We're going to navigate through uncharted territory as different economic issues arise over the next 8 to 10 weeks. As you know, they're coming. We're hearing a lot about them. The disciplines needed to overcome literally anything. Dominate your market through massive lead generation. That's one of my favorite topics. We're going to handle every single buyer and seller objection and situation imaginable. I know, this whole thought process of, just learn the same 10 objections, which is good to know because they always come up, but there's new ones and you guys know that. All right, we're going to talk about health and fitness plans to keep your energy, your enthusiasm, and most importantly, your effectiveness strong. Millionaire mindset conversations, one of my favorite conversations on how to develop a millionaire mind, how to become a millionaire, and of course, some classic banter between myself and Kate Simon. You never know what's going to happen. I promise you, before every single session, I'm going to have to say, now, Kate, these are recorded live. They're not edited. We send them out directly as we speak, all right? So you never know what could happen. So anyways, there's more and more that is going to come out of this. We're going to start this on Thursday. So feel free to join in with us, listen with us, have some fun with us. We appreciate you being a great listener of the podcast. We appreciate you being a great listener of anything that we put out there. And we're excited to get started on this new series. Can't wait to talk to you next week. Let's have a great Thursday, everybody, and go kick some ass this weekend. All right? See you guys.
Thank you for taking your time to join Jeff today on the Live Unreal with Glover U podcast. To get started on having an unreal business, take the real estate self-assessment. After you complete the assessment, a member of Glover U will get on a call with you to create an action plan to improve your score. Go to www.gloveru.com/self. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe. Search for Live Unreal with Glover U on iTunes, Podbean, or Spotify and subscribe today. Until next time, remember,
the best salespeople are constantly pouring positive thoughts into their head every single day.